Well, hello. I got more medals and more tiaras to add to my collection, which is very exciting. Oh, I forgot to plug my microphone in. There we go. Hope you can all hear me. Uh-oh, now I can't take this off. These medals are heavy, but really cool, right? So, it is 8 days out, I think, from my last competition. This is hard to figure out where to put it. I don't know if that's going to help, but okay. Um, my figure bodybuilding masters NPC bodybuilding figure masters figure competitions. The NPC Northwest Championships. We got beautiful tiaras this time without the prongs, so I can actually wear it. And so my competition was uh, Sunday, November 3rd, 2024. It is now Monday, November 11th, Veterans Day in the US, 2024. So 8 days later, it feels like a century has gone by. Post show thoughts. So about the show. I was really stressed out getting to the show. I was super lean, super hungry. I finally got to start carving up, which was good the first day, and then the next 2 days of carving up were kind of gross in the sense of I was over it, the carbing up. I like the carbs, but I didn't, I wasn't enjoying it after day one. but, and I think I could have done with just one day of carving up. Um, Maybe two. But, um, I was really stressed out getting up there. I made it up to the hotel and everything. I even got early hotel reservations. I paid a fortune for the hotel. I paid the day before, the day of, the day after, and I didn't stay the day before, and I didn't stay the day after. So I didn't even get the bill yet, but it's going to be a lot of money. But I thought it was worth it to not stress out, and I did. I drove up feeling very unstressed because I already had the room. I didn't have to worry about checking in because I had already got the room for the day before. So anyway, it's a long story. So the room was all ready. It was a pretty nice room with crappy appliances. Like um, the refrigerator looked cute, but it didn't have a freezer. But it had a lot of room in it. It was a pretty big refrigerator. Let's see. The microwave was teeny. It looked really nice, but it was kind of the low end of all the nice looking appliances. But the bed was comfy, and I had everything I need, which is always a stressful thing about packing. Do I have everything I need? I had everything I need, I think, pretty much. And what I didn't, I write down on a list so I could gather it up and bring it for next time. And I've started that process of gathering up things for next time that I had left out of the packing process or ran out. So I'm working on that right now, organizing and restocking for next spring. So I was really stressed out getting there. I also realized I looked at the dressing room and it was on the floor. People were on the floor. I'm like, this is not okay. I was really upset about it at the time. But the next day, when it came to hanging out in the dressing room backstage, getting ready, waiting on the contest, I had already been shocked by it, so I knew what to prepare. I grabbed a wall so I had something to lean up against, and guys were in with the women, which was really unusual. Usually the men and the women are separated, but the guys were in with the women, and it made it really fun. Like, it made it super chill. Like, the atmosphere was really relaxed, really calm, and super chill. Like, I owe it to the guys. I think their attitude is more chill and calm. Um, that was super fun. I thought it would be awful hanging out on the floor, but I always pack a large towel that I've never used for the floor because I don't want to be on the floor. But I used my towel, and I used my competition suitcase for my head, and I had everything I need in my little area, and everybody was doing the same thing. So it actually turned out pretty well, except the waiting didn't and wasn't good for my blood flow for getting my and the carb. That was the third day of carbs. I had trouble getting my shreds, my muscles to really show up. Um, so I ended up walking around before we went on quite a bit, having a carb load, and then pacing a bit in the room to get the blood flowing and get my quads to show and my muscles to start showing through, and it started working. So that was a good thing that I did. I was super excited about the show being my very last show of this year, and I didn't even plan to compete this year, but I ended up getting back into my competitions, and this was my fifth show of the year, which is really amazing. And I wanted to wind down my year with a big bang and like beat people. And I was super disappointed that I didn't beat people. But the classes were small, so I registered for 6 classes: 60s, 55, 50, 45, 40, and open A, which is short. So I pretty much got medals and tiaras in every group except maybe a couple that were bigger. So that's great. I like coming home with the medals and the tiaras. So that's great. But I didn't beat people, which I was very disappointed about. Which I guess gives me a game plan for next year and spring season when it starts again. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what to take away from that being my hope and then getting disappointed. So, anyway, I did the best I could for sure. Like, I was super lean. I think I carved up a bit too much. My suit was pretty good. I don't like how the top looks on me. Um, but it was pretty, and everything was pretty good. My makeup didn't quite go right. I had problems with, I added glitter, and my eyes are allergic to glitter, which I forgot, and so I was tearing again, and I had some problems with that. But by this time, it's the fifth time of going through all this, so it's like, okay, we'll just deal with it. So trying to get the eyeliner off and just not have it run all over the place. But that glitter really irritates my eyes, even though it's so pretty. So we live, we learn for next time. I haven't got the pictures yet of the video. Starting to get the pictures in, but see how my posing was. I think it was improved. I was, yeah, I'm not so sure. My backstage physique was lovely. I have pictures from backstage, and I looked amazing. It's when I'm on the stage, I just don't look so great with that lighting. I just never do. So we'll keep working on that carb issue, peaking issue. My butt looked pretty darn good this time. I was really surprised from the pictures because usually it's really saggy and wrinkly. So we're making improvements and some setbacks. That's the way it goes with bodybuilding. But I'm really proud of all that I've accomplished this year and all that I achieved, and totally unexpected and really amazing. After the show, I hope to get back on my food plan pretty quick, but I still haven't got back on it. And I'm super hungry and I'm eating super too much and I'm gaining super too much weight and I'm really unhappy about it. Um, very unhappy about it. So I'm hoping to work into restarting a food plan. I've been depriving myself for so long. I started dieting back in November of last year, 2023. So just to go with my New Year's resolution of losing my belly fat, which I accomplished, but I don't want to put it back on. So I'm working my way back into a food plan, which is hard because there's so many yummy things to eat. So I put on too much weight and my little tiny body is bigger and I'm unhappy about that. It's only been 8 days. If I can get back on a sane food plan now, I can get back into shape in a month. And that's what I prefer. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it mentally working on it. So that's been a struggle. Fortunately, I had been working on New Year's goals, New Year's visions, New Year's resolutions, calendar planning, race planning, competition planning, training planning already before the contest. And I'm really glad I did because then I have things to look forward to now. If I didn't, I'd be really depressed. It's really still hard for me to think straight from competition prep and focus. It's really difficult. My brain is not on track. I've been so tired. I was so tired after the competition. It's really draining. Getting ready to get on stage and getting on stage and all the prep and the peaking process and dehydrating and so I've been so tired. Like all I could do is sleep, 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 and eat, and that's hard on me physically and mentally and emotionally. But I started getting back to the gym pretty quick and running pretty quick, just going really slow and easy, and that's been really good. So getting back to the gym is good, getting back to running is good. I even had signed up for a race, which I'm glad I did, which was this last Saturday, a 5K trail race. First time I've ever done it, and it was an hour drive away, which was kind of excessive, but I wanted to give myself a little challenge and adventure of a new race and a new trail race. And fortunately, it all turned out really good. It didn't rain on us. Me and Ginger had a good time. It was a flat race, which is weird for a trail race. So that was pretty good. It was a really good experience. It was just a long drive. So I have races planned. I haven't signed up for my competitions for spring. I want to get my physique back on track before I feel more confident. I have some appointments lined up. I have echocardiogram this morning to check out my heart to make sure it's okay, which I'm sure it is, about that edema problem I've been having, which my prescription is working for, but that's this morning. And then Friday is annual dermatology checkup, and then getting my insurance plan in place for next year. So taking care of odds and ends, Ginger's nails appointments. I got a massage the day after I came home. That was really great. My regular chiropractor, just my usual self-care and adding in some more. But getting my energy back, my appetite stabilized, my weight stabilized, and my routine stabilized is what I'm working on. And so emotionally, I'm not too happy with my clothes being tighter again. because I had all kinds of small clothes to fit into, which I'm very sad about. So, readjusting is always really hard for all of us, and the end of the season is really difficult. I've just been going show to show to show, and that's exhausting, but it gives a focus and an organization to life. So I'm glad that I've stayed ahead on stuff because I'm not too far behind on my life. It's where do I want to pick up and what do I have the motivation and inspiration for? And getting back on track. So I wanted to make a little video to update a little bit. This doesn't go together very well. Sorry about that. But I did the show. It was very exciting and very disappointing with the but the whole goal is to beat myself and keep improving. And I have a new physique now that I'm 61. It's not my old physique, so it's improving my current new physique and getting better all the time. And I like to win, so I'm gonna keep working on it. It's I'd like to talk to somebody that is in competing and kind of just talk about my feelings about it. I did text my coach, and he was very encouraging, so that was good and supportive. I did really surprise myself at my ability to get lean and get fit and work out, and so it's just improving. Um, and I think next year I could look a lot better. I see pictures of people from last year to this year, and there's huge differences. So we'll see. We'll see. So my goal is to stabilize my weight, get back to not feeling uncomfortable in my clothes like I am right now, and a food plan that's manageable and healthy and balanced and keeps my physique, my leanness in place, but not unhealthy lean, but low. It's got to be low so I can get back on the stage in the end of March is the plan. March 29th is the first spring show in Washington State. So it's a long time between now and then, which is why I'm now on a kind of a diet break, and that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. It's just hard mentally and emotionally and physically. But if I can keep it in check from here on out, which I haven't yet this morning, it could still be manageable. So anyway, I'm really proud of all that I've accomplished, and that's really amazing. And it's been a heck of a year. It's been wonderful. I'll do an end of the year recap video as the end of the year comes close. And in the meantime, I have Thanksgiving races to do. I have some December races to do. And I have planning for upcoming goals and races and competitions. So that's really exciting. And so that's the plan. All right. Just want to update you all. Okay, bye.